Hey everybody, welcome to Gordon's RV Travel and Adventure. Today is another adventure day, and we are at a place in Carlisle, Pennsylvania called the Army War Heritage Museum. Really nice place here. It's a museum inside these buildings here, and then over in there we'll explore some tanks. This is right off of Interstate 81 in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Hey, here's an Army Jeep in here in the lobby of the Army Heritage Center here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Looks like it's a World War II time frame. Hope I'm right there. From civilian to soldier.
The Soldier's Experience Gallery is a journey through the lives of Army soldiers who served their country at different times and in different conflicts around the world. We begin by meeting three of them.
It's my job as your drill sergeant to see that you learn how to be and live as a soldier. You will live by the soldier free. All day, every day. I will instill you the warrior ethos. I will always place the mission first. I will never.
Okay, it looks like our first section we're going into here.
Being dedicated, and this is what I will see that as it's the last thing that I do. From now on, you will be nothing but business. From sunup to sundown. Your time is my time. So get ready to rise up.
World War I time frame here. Okay, it's nice and cool in here. Another World War I soldier here.
Today, the blacks are serving with the armed forces in every major theater of war. The first contingent to arrive in Australia gets a real welcome.
Some Army uniforms here. From back in that time period. There's some scrap metal there. American campaign. An old type of radio from that time period. Let's check this out here. Parachute jump. Let's see if we can do this parachute jump here. I don't know if I can do this with I can't do this with one hand here, but this is a parachute here. Okay, it looks like we're going into the Korean War now, from 1950 to 1953. The Korean War. And over here is the Vietnam War.
Attack us. But we ambushed them. It's still going.
Some boots from the Korean War here.
Yes, you do.
Fire you, emphasize with your machine gun, from a
This looks like the Vietnam War area here.
I gave my recommendation to
Here's a face everybody probably recognizes. Some weapons here. They're secured. Another machine gun here. This looks like Afghanistan War. Another war in the Middle East here. Some IEDs. Hear them going off. Several people have lost their legs from them. And this looks like soldiers from different time periods here. There's a bust of General no, that's not Eisenhower, that's General Bradley of 1945. I thought it was Eisenhower at first. It sort of looks like Eisenhower, but it's General Bradley. Some more military displays from the 1950s. I guess that would be World War II or the Korean War. This looks like Vietnam War here. And look what we got here. 1952 era beer cans. Some surgical instruments there. Some weaponry there. And a pistol. And there's our grenade back here. This looks like a Desert Storm time period here. somebody on cleanup duty there. Here's what the Army used back in the days, I guess, for their transportation, their form of transportation, a motorcycle. I'm not sure what brand it was there. This appears to be all time periods here. Here's something that's some new technology here. Here's a little write-up on that if you want to pause and read. From the Persian War, it looks like. A prosthetic leg. There's the shower room there. Okay, we're headed back into another gallery here in the building. Like from the war in the Middle East. Some soldiers, looks like they're on patrol in the Middle East. Check out their weapons here. That's a grenade, or that looks like a yellow, yellow smoke grenade right there. Again, we're at the Army Heritage Museum. This is located in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, approximately a half a mile from the Carlisle Army War College. Oh, this is the library here. I don't think we'll be going there. This place is really neat. And one good thing about this place, this is a free. This is all free. This don't cost nothing to come visit this museum here. From the Afghanistan War. This is what they used in the Afghanistan War, this type of tank here. In the back of it, I guess this compartment here is where you get into the tank. There's a padlock on it. Here's a little information on this tank here. If you want to pause your screen, you can read it. This is from, looks like from 2003 infantry. Task Force 369 Armor. 1st Brigade, 3rd Infantry Division. Okay, this is looks like an explosive device they used back in the Iraqi War, Middle East War there. And you can see what basically it does. Improvised explosive device, IEDs. And like I said, that's one of them right there on display. Okay, this is a World War I trench system here, and we're going to walk down it here. There's a little sign there that tells you information about this. World War I we're talking about right here. You see them, they usually stood on here and had their rifles and shot out this way. Let me just get up here. And we're located right along Interstate 81 here in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. You see they have some sand in the bags there for reinforcement of the wall here. This is called Sniper's Nest right here. Splitters proof. I guess this is a little place they go in and rest out of the elements. No man land. And this is the machine gun post here. They suck their machine guns out that little window here. This area here is Mortar Pit, and going down Duck Pin Alley here, you notice they're used for communication. There's the wires, I guess, for their telephones or radios or whatnot. Duck your nut. And here's the 314th headquarters. The post command. We'll take a look here inside the They have it, looks like a prison cell here, but that's what the headquarters look like. I don't know, the plates might not be that good in here. It says Valley Forge on it. Valley Forge there at the doorway. And over here is another. This is an aid station over here where they gave first aid. I guess that's like the exam table there. Bench where they could sit. They have this one opened up. This is from the called the Hellcats. And this looks like it's a World War II tank. There's a machine gun up there on the top. And a big cannon there in the front. I don't know if you call it a cannon or not, but that's what I'm going to call it for now. The Hellcats. This looks like a 1918 artillery cart here. This weighs approximately 2,000 pounds. Looks like another trench here. A little bit of a raid up on this, a tough nut to crack. Let's make our way into this trench system here. A little bit cooler down here. See where this thing goes to. They have like little grates up here in the ceiling. I don't know if you can see back here, it's starting to get, there we go, right here we are. And up here you see the holes where they stuck their guns out. I don't know what if these were bunks or what. There's 6 of them here. I'll go up here and get a little peek out out this hole here. Back down. Okay, I'm gonna make my way back out. As you come inside here, they do have a heavy metal door that I guess they closed and probably locked back then. This looks like Vietnam War style here. There's a Vietnam tank here. The La Dang Valley, November 1965. A helicopter here from the Vietnam War. Here's a side shot of the helicopter. And a little bit of a write up on the helicopter here. And here. Like I told you, this is the Vietnam War era here. The Revolutionary War time period here. They have a number of cannons cannons. They have some smaller cannons down there in the hole. This basically tells the history of this. This here is 52,000 acres that this museum sits on. Currently doing the outside. Okay, we're making our way down to some more exhibits here. It sure is a hot, humid day out here in central Pennsylvania. There's a wooden cabin over here. Stations upon the road. This is a Revolutionary War time frame. I guess this is their little galley here. Looks like they have some drums up there. They probably had some gunpowder in there for their cannons. Room's a little dark. A nice sized fireplace. And it looks like there's 4 bunks where they did their sleeping at. And here's their rifles that are stacked up. I don't know if you can see them. The light's not too good in here. This is what they called the blockhouse. And this dated back to 1813. It's like a 2-story structure here. Like the holes up there is where they stuck out their guns. And they have a little hole right here for their guns. Inside here, have a look out these holes here. And there is no entrance to the upstairs, so we won't be able to see that. Really interesting. The Carlisle Forge. The forge at Washington Borough. Okay, this is from this area here. This area at the Carlisle Barracks was around during that time period. There's a little bit of write-up on this. Back in the mid-1700s, 1776. Medal of Honor at Bear Paw Mountain, 1861 to 1907. Obstacle course here. This is the low crawl here for their training, where they basically, you have to crawl through there or you hit the barbed wire. Some stanchions over there which you had to climb up on and go over the other side, and the wall which you had to hoist yourself up. And I would suspect that pole there was for doing pull-ups. Yellow, white, and black. Bit of information on this one here. You want to pause your screen there, you can read this. A lot of metal there. this particular 8-inch Halliger. I think I'm saying that right. M1. Tires on this thing here. This thing here will probably give out a loud blast. Okay, this is a Vietnam era helicopter here. This is the AH-1G Cobra, or Snake helicopter. You notice the machine guns here, right here in the front. Another type of gun. There's some more weapon material right here. From the Vietnam War era here. This is Vietnam tank here. Like something, a newer one, so I would say this is probably August of 1972. This is Vietnam as well, and these look like they were mounted on back of a Jeep also. Rockets and missiles. Okay, making our way around the trail here. Hey, if you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube here. This looks like a Civil War battlefield here, or it might be an American Revolutionary War back in the 1700s. This field here. World War II time frame. Here's a little bit of write-up on that. And this is an M4 series Sherman tank, and this was used during World War II. There's a picture of it there in action. (1943) M4A3 Sherman tank. Okay, these look like World War II structures here. Go in and check this one out. This was the mess hall, or a replica of the mess hall. I guess they ate and they came out and did their pull-ups. We're just in time for lunch here. Take a walk back here and look inside the kitchen and see what they're serving today. Look, they have some tomatoes, lettuce. There's somebody back there peeling some potatoes. Here's a picture of the mess hall when they used it back in the days. I don't think they had a flat screen TV back then, but this is just a recording of what was happening back in them days. And then some posters here. It is very warm in here. Headed back outside. We'll go over here. This is Barracks number 1. The barracks here. Looks like they did have a fan back then to cool them off.
I was glad that I didn't forget what it was like to be cold, because those barracks were.
And another screen here playing what's what it was like back then, living in these barracks. Looks like a lot of everybody had their own little wooden locker here. And here, let's take a look and see what's inside these lockers. Your comb, toothbrush, soap, of course cigarettes, and looks like you had a first aid kits. And their uniforms all nicely hung up with the boots up there on the top and their helmet. And to keep the place warm, they had this little pot belly furnace here, I guess you would call it. And here's a poster, "I want you for the U.S. Army. Nearest recruiting station." Okay, this looks like a shop where they did all their work here. Like there's somebody up there doing some grinding wheels. Repair shop. Guess changing tires, putting tires on the equipment here. Engine repair, steering wheel systems, electrical systems, and brakes. I guess if you didn't work here, this area was off limits. The introduction center. This is World War II time frame. This is where everybody that was drafted into the military had to get their indoctrination, and this is one of the rooms where they came to. You notice none of these rooms were air conditioned back then. Here's the supply sergeant here. And there he is back here standing up at his typewriter. And this looks like the captain here. He don't look like he's too happy. This is his office here. Okay, I'm going to wrap this video up here at the Army Heritage Museum in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Hey, it sure was a great experience here. Till next time, I will see you on the next adventure. Bye now. Hey, as I was leaving here, I noticed there was one more tank that I didn't film yet. This is from the Vietnam War era. I think this was a Halliger. And look at them clouds. It looks like we're going to get some rain here in Carlisle. And here's a little write-up about that.